Sorry about that. Here lately, the stream will drop every now and then.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. They are on the move as they pick up the first down.
Let's get back to running the ball.
At the 28. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
I say that like I just didn't run it nearly every play in that sequence.
Down to the 24.
Small gain, I know. But
please block the edge.
He's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football.
Thank you. Gives me just enough time, maybe.
You got to do a lot of this.
Makes the grab on the
Good throw.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Dukes are threatening in the red zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets rid of it. He makes a grab.
Bad throw, but
he goes out of bounds after a nice
still caught it.
On that one. Going to work on second down.
Just get a first down.
Still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The lone back's got it.
Nope.
And he was fortunate to get that one
Why would
back
we?
to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the
Oh, this looks like a blitz.
But you gotta believe
We just need 1 yard. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up.
And run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Did that say? That says 4th and inches. I'm not tripping balls right now.
Third and short. I just gotta fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleeping.
My goodness. We had to earn that one. I know we're on the road and it's Army. We respect our veterans, but that was a first down.
Give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We need a stop.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Just
trying to strip the ball is killing us. But it's such a bad habit.
That kind of pickup on
Can't
first down,
quite break the habit.
Here on second and short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it.
Good tackle by me.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's short.
He gets it
They're going to punt.
to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets a block.
Oh, what a return!
He's going to get loose. He'll take it
I love this guy. Who is this guy?
The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense
Huge turn of events.
Getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take?
He's got a kick return and a punt return.
Get some juice back on your side.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be knocked down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up.
Good pursuit. Way to meet at the ball carrier.
Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Working that left side now. That's a not breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll operate out a split back. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Right to us.
Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Get on your horse. Get on your horse.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice
We'll take
job
it there.
by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like...
I know it's June, but that says Fang.
Not so fast. They come away with the
Fang.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play call.
Full back.
Really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's looking for a man on second down.
I don't know why. I'll tell you why. I will tell you my thinking on that. My thinking is that obviously he is sitting in the zone. My receiver is going to run by him in any second. I need to time it because I know there's another linebacker on the right-hand side, so I'm throwing it into a window. But this linebacker stayed with him.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their
My goodness. Anytime they give us a break, we want to just get right back to them.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first
And what makes my stomach turn is that that's our second interception.
from the gun.
I'm over it at the line of scrimmage. Just tackle him.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. They get him
Look how quickly they are making us pay.
inside the red zone down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I already know how I'm going to have to cover. It's going to be 89 over here. It's going to run some sort of corner.
They'll go to the ground.
Going to run it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, him and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will
I've never
be
seen
enough
something
for
like
first
that.
down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the
Catch it
quarter.
on the sideline.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Able to stay in bounds, turn around, and get a first down. Man, this has been a little bit edgy.
Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Whew, thank goodness I was not blocked.
He gets one down to the 7. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot.
We cannot give them the ball back when we get a turnover. And we're in their territory. Cannot do that.
Try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
See if we can get this RPO going. It is not really been there today.
After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take
Still not there.
this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this
And our
quarterback
running back is
here.
hurt.
Fight through adversity after that last drive.
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. It's strong.
He'll run after.
He almost
These
picked up the
spots
first down on that one, but he'll be
are
just
crazy.
short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say
flip it. Let's see what happens.
So if that's man coverage, the receiver's
Oh, it
staring
needs
at
one
the
block.
quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't
I
get
mean,
the quarterback
we
his
got it.
eyes,
Just
so they were on the same
they
page.
collapsed
They both knew
on
what
it
was
pretty
zone,
well.
and they executed that perfectly.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Skips away from
That was
pressure.
never good.
He'll pull it down. Didn't find much running room.
It was
there.
ugly,
Picks up
but
a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense, their cardio, I think, is going to get tested in this one because this quarterback will extend plays, and he's going to do it often. It doesn't take it a lot for him to flush out of the pocket. If he just sees color, he's gone.
And this sophomore able to raise some havoc and get the sack.
This guy's just playing like an All-American his last couple of games out now. Last game, he had 2 sacks. He just registered his second sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
He leaves it with his back. And a nice solid
All right, we
pickup
got 2
there.
plays to get
Defense
9.
wrestles him to the ground. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there. And he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
He finds his man.
I knew I was in trouble right there.
Defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back.
There we go.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Hey, get on the ground.
we force a
Didn't see
fumble.
anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Damn it.
They make the stop, but what a job.
I knew I should have put a spy on.
And pick up that first down. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The running back has it.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Jet sweep trying to get the edge. And it is a good idea.
This is not looking good.
Get him, second guy finally did. The Black Knights are on the move. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. Pulled down.
Crap,
after a
crap,
pickup
crap,
of
crap,
4 to
crap.
the 27.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in
Probably a
this
good
one.
thing ain't snapped that ball.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
There we go.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
All right, what do we want? Something with a spy, that's for sure.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to run for it. Discards a man.
Oh my dear Lord.
Got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Leaves it with the running back.
If they're not chewing the clock, I'm not calling a timeout yet.
They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock.
Yeah, they're not doing it
put
yet.
ourselves into position to win.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring
I'm gonna
him to
wait.
the ground
They're
after
still
a
not
short gain.
chewing clock.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Drag down.
I hate this game. They are just running the ball up the middle, and they're getting first downs.
Here the offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Got to call one now.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
All right.
Touchdown, Army!
Well, you got time and 2 timeouts.
And how about this offense, man? They
Feels like a long time ago since we took that 20-21 lead.
great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go.
All they did was run the ball.
late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and see.
How about a kick return?
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Yeah.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the
All right, we
coverage
know
team,
what
and
has
they
worked
stop
and we
him
know
at the
what has
21.
not. So,
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take
That's
deep
perfect.
shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
see if we can
The bad news, he didn't
sneak
get the
one
first
by
down there.
him.
The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout. So there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Finds a man
They
in the
hung
middle.
on to it. How
Tackle
about
is
that?
made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's going to pass.
You.
And the physical play
Didn't see
there
the corner.
forces the incompletion on 1st down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield.
That's interference.
And it's picked off again. His
That's
night vision
interference.
hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go.
What a
And
bummer.
now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right?
What an
Defense
absolute
just did their
bummer.
job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
They don't call interference on here for
Backing up
nothing.
and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Some misdirection with the counter. He's
Damn
knocked
it.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Please punt it. Give me a chance. Punt it. Punt it! They actually did.
He
All
just
right,
wanted
this
to
is
get
it.
it out of there from his end
Gotta
zone.
try it.
Makes the catch near the 50.
Damn.
They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Well, points weren't the issue, guys.
That
but
one
they couldn't
hurts.
string together enough stops to get the victory.